After SM Entertainment, JYP is also reportedly planning to debut a new girl group. Online communities were swarmed with rumors on April 18th as a user made a post with the title, "A new girl group is coming out of JYP." They also attached a picture of 4 girls with their backs turned to the camera that had JYP Nation written on top of it. The post said that the group would have 4 members and Park Jin-young selected them himself. As for the concept, the original poster said that it would be similar to Miss A in the sense that they would be easy to listen to. To give you an idea of how the group is supposed to be, the netizen compared them to Le Sserafim. The group is apparently supposed to debut in the first quarter of 2025, but we will be waiting for an official confirmation from the company. But even though the concept of having one of the big 3 companies debut a new group is exciting, fans aren't exactly pleased. In their opinion, JYP doesn't take care of their existing active girl groups well enough for them to be thinking of debuting a new one. The better plan would be to give their groups more promotions, not just debut a new one in hopes of success. A Twitter user said, "JYP is more obsessed with shiny new toys than actually supporting and promoting their female acts these days. There is no plan, just easy profit." Since the news still hasn't been confirmed by JYP, we can take them with a grain of salt, but it will be exciting to see what the company has in mind. EXO's Baekhyun may be looking to sign new artists to his company, which is very surprising. After leaving SM Entertainment, Baekhyun established his own agency, INB100, and his fellow group members Xiumin and Chen joined it shortly after. However, on April 16th, a fan snapping pics and videos by the company's entrance spotted 6 unknown young guys walking into the building. The fan shared one of the videos online, which made fans speculate about who the guys were. There are theories that they were members of a new boy group or a new dance group. The original poster appeared uncertain about whether the individuals were trainees or backup dancers, saying that they were too young to be dancers. Furthermore, fans of Baekhyun, who are more than familiar with his backup dancers, confirmed that these guys did not match the profiles of his usual dancers. As the conversation progressed, some online users guessed that the individuals could be backup dancers for either Chen or Xiumin, who are both signed with INB100. Since fans had seen Chen enter the building the day before, it could be possible that they were dancers preparing for his comeback. Another more likely theory was that these guys were training at One Signature, a label Baekhyun runs with his friend Casper, known for choreographing for SM artists. Whatever the case is, this photo left many people wondering how a group managed by Baekhyun would turn out. In other news, NCT's Renjun is taking a break from activities. On April 20th, SM issued an official statement saying that Renjun would be taking a temporary hiatus due to his health getting worse as well as showing symptoms of anxiety. He visited the hospital where the doctors told him that he needed to rest. SM stated that since their artist's health remains their priority, they made the decision to put Renjun on hiatus so he can focus on his recovery. As a result of this, he won't be involved in the group's upcoming schedules, such as the fan sign scheduled for April 20th and the NCT Dream solo concert scheduled from May 2nd to May 4th. In the end, the company said that they were actively pursuing legal action against the people that are slandering their artists, spreading false rumors about them, and defaming their character. Fans were happy that he had decided to take a break so he could recover, but they were furious at SM for letting it get so far. Renjun was subjected to malicious slander and rumors, as well as nasty comments from netizens for a few months now, yet the company didn't do anything until he broke down. Due to the many posts that people made about him apparently gaining weight, he has been the target of some disgusting comments. He also had to confront Asasang himself instead of the company handling this. The worst of it all is that Renjun was very excited about the concert, yet now he can't even take part in it, but we of course wish him a speedy recovery. In other news, HyunA has finally addressed the criticisms of her relationship, and she doesn't seem to be very regretful about it whatsoever. At the beginning of the year, she revealed that she was dating former HYBE member Jun-young. Her fans to this point had been generally very accepting of her and her romantic relationships, but this one received heavy backlash. That's because in 2019, Jun-young admitted to watching an illegally taken video that was sent to him by Jong Jun-young, who was one of the idols arrested during the Burning Sun scandal. He also admitted to making inappropriate comments about the video, leading him to leave HYBE and retire from the music industry. Knowing all this, HyunA's revelation that she was dating him caused quite a ruckus. Mostly people were disappointed in her and how she was parading someone like Jun-young around as if dating him was something to be proud of. Until now, she didn't even respond to the fans' worries and backlash and posted on her social media as if nothing had happened. On April 18th, she appeared on Jo Yuna's YouTube channel where she was asked about her boyfriend. Jo asked her where she and Jun-young liked to hang out. She also questioned whether it was hard to be a public couple since everyone could recognize them whenever they went. Turns out that HyunA doesn't care about the attention and likes going out with her boyfriend in public. To address the elephant in the room, she said that she was more than aware of what people thought of them, but she didn't want to pay attention to it since it could cost her her happiness. According to her, she had found a person who gave her courage, so instead of focusing on getting people's attention, she has instead chosen to focus on herself. Jo also asked her if Junhyung's perception of her matched her true personality. As an answer, HyunA said that Junhyung initially thought that she was mean, but then they had hangover soup together and cried while watching a drama together, which changed his perception of her. Jo expressed her admiration, saying that she wants to be just like HyunA and date someone she likes without caring about the people who dislike her. This made HyunA wonder why she always gets caught dating, which made her giddily share that she had caused her company a lot of problems by revealing the relationship. The shirt that she wore during the episode also got a lot of attention as it read Siri block X number, which led to people speculating on whether she was throwing shade at Dawn, but that really didn't matter because her words got more backlash. The comments on the YouTube video as well as her Instagram account are all expressing their disappointment and even disgust at the fact that she's flaunting her relationship so proudly. A Twitter user said, "People criticizing you and your relationship bothers you, but lying next to a loser that knew his friends were predators and didn't say anything doesn't?" Everyone is also more than bothered that HyunA's acting like she's receiving hate simply for being in a relationship when the issue lies with who she's dating. She still has a good chunk of fans left, but for the most part, it seems like HyunA will never go back to the level of fame and popularity she used to have. Maybe at this point she doesn't even want to go back, so who knows? And lastly, let's talk about the recent criticism against ILLIT. Despite being one of the most successful rookie groups, netizens think that they're severely lacking in the vocal department. They were already in hot waters for their first encore stage, but their performance after their 5th win at M Countdown wasn't received any better. In fact, despite some fans claiming that the girls had improved, both international and Korean netizens disagreed heavily. They commented things like, "Except for one member, they have no vocal skills at all, so how did they debut? And if they can't sing while standing still, how can they sing while dancing?" However, others argued that at this point, people were just forcing themselves to hate on the girls because to them, the encore sounded just fine. They said that the girls sounded just like the recording of the song, and even though their vocals weren't perfect, they still showed a lot of improvement compared to their previous stages. Another user pointed out that K-pop fans' focus on encore stages led to idols being nervous about performing live. They said, "Encores used to be about doing silly cute things when they won, but now idols can't do that because they have to focus on singing to prevent themselves from getting an awful hate train." In addition to that, ILLIT also got accused of being privileged. This isn't the first time they have dealt with this, as before they even debuted, they were invited to Paris Fashion Week and became ambassadors for Acne Studios. On April 18th, it was revealed that member Wonhee would become the new face of Pocari. Being chosen for Pocari commercials is a big deal for girl group members and female idols since it marks a significant milestone for idols aspiring to become icons. While Korean netizens were supportive of Pocari's choice, international fans thought that this showed just how privileged Big Four and especially HYBE idols were. It hasn't even been a month since they debuted and they're already becoming faces of brands? This didn't make sense to people because why would a brand choose an idol who is barely recognizable in public since no one has really gotten to know them yet? The situation is messy and it looks like it's going to take a lot more work for ILLIT to get in the public's good graces.